was Sony.
Yes.
Sony.
Holy shit. Grim Fandango.
Oh, God.
Yes!
I did not see anything of Grim Fandango. What is this?
They are remaking Grim Fandango.
Well, that's it. ND3.
E3 is
Jobs.
just amazing.
Guys, we're probably going to get that before Broken Age Part 2.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Okay.
But that is the happiest thing.
Yes, that's the best thing that's ever happened.
Oh, can't wait for it. They were a bit iffy about platforms, but Tim Schafer's come out and said, yeah, it's coming to PC as well.
Excellent,
Yeah.
good. As long as it's on a real gaming machine.
So yeah, we got that was some other stuff happened.
Yeah,
I kind of glossed over it.
Uncharted 4
Uncharted, which
CG trailer.
yeah,
trailer, but Uncharted 4 tried really good.
I'm
Still haven't
hyped.
played 3.
Ooh, yeah, I'd get on to that.
Three's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I'm hyped for Uncharted 4, but this is the problem with E3. It is all CG trailers or snippets of stuff, and don't give me a 1 minute trailer and expect me to get excited over it.
Unless you're a journalist there, because you see Naughty Dog and they all went,
Yeah.
Well, the hollowed shell of Naughty Dogs. By the way, people are jumping ship on that though, which does worry me.
Yeah. At what point was the Arkham stuff? Was that in?
That was in Sony.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight.
that looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm having a great time about the Arkham Knight stuff.
Why
I'm
did
getting
Batman shoot so many people with missiles?
because
They're unmanned.
yeah,
Barbara.
it's
Unmanned and says
she's like, it's okay, they're unmanned, you're clear to engage.
Oh,
Like,
good.
I do like the feeling that Batman sits there and justifies it though. He's like, well, look, I'm not actually killing them myself. It's the missile that's killing them. I just endorse a free to shoot at missile
But guys,
fire missiles society.
don't worry. The bullets are rubber bullets.
Oh, right, good. That's fine.
It did look pretty amazing when he was gliding through the sea.
Yes, that looked really cool.
That looked really
and
nice.
And then they did that thing where it glitched out at the end,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Scarecrow rocks up
Scarecrow's
like,
okay.
you're all fucked now.
And then exclusive DLC for the PlayStation 4
Oi.
platform.
Oi.
It's just, I just don't get it.
They also, Sony were really good with indie games this year. They did lots of Devolver Digital stuff. They were
Cool.
awesome. But No Man's Sky, how good does that look?
I must admit that I've gone from passing interest to. Oh,
Do you know anything
I
about
know
that?
nothing about it.
It gives you like an entire universe and a spaceship, and you can
Right.
travel between planets. No loading screens. You land on the planet, explore, fly off, find another planet.
And
You
it's
can
really
shoot
good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Each planet is unique to your. They create a planet for you as
Oh,
you
so
join,
it's sort of
you
like
can,
procedurally generated.
and then you can go and explore other planets and kind of map the universe with a bunch of different players.
Explore mode.
Why would you not want that? That sounds
And
brilliant.
it's made by Hello Games, who made Joe Danger.
And
There's
Joe.
about 12 of them, I think.
cool.
And they're British, so
Yeah.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Good.
and to be fair, Joe
Yeah.
Danger was a solid game. Brilliant production values behind it, so you can see that dripping from No Man's
It's
Sky.
good. Yeah, no, I'm up for that.
Oddworld.
Oh, are they doing
New and tasty remake of
yeah,
Abe's Odyssey.
it's a remake, but not from what I've heard. It's a remake, but they're revamp. It's like a reboot, but with the same story, is what I've heard. So it's sort of they're adding new sections and there's whole new.
Either way, I've heard
mechanics.
good things about.
Oh
it,
yeah,
definitely.
definitely. I mean, I'm all for it because Oddworld was brilliant. The
Classic.
whole series was strong.
Can't remember if it's associated with Sony per se, but the older franchise always was. So, YOLO.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was always
Phantom Pain.
Oh yeah.
I fell so out of flavour with the old Metal Gears after Metal Gear 4, and then Ground Zeroes came along,
Yes.
and that has just got me going for it all over again.
Yeah, that's another thing. We were playing some Ground Zeroes the other night. Fuck me, that is a pretty game. That is a pretty game.
It's fast though. That's what I enjoy about it. I mean, the old Metal Gear was kind of stodgy and that kind of stuff, but
Whereas this plays a little bit more like you've got to be on the ball, otherwise people will see you, shoot you, as they did. But I mean, the only complaint I had was I don't like Kiefer. I don't like his voice. He's not David Hayter. Get out. He's not David Hayter. The thing is, when they've got some bloke, you got Master Miller being like, Snake, you need to do this, and then you hear anyone but David Hayter reply, it could be like fucking Stevie Wonder for all I care. It is wrong. Just anyone isn't David Hayter. I refuse. I'll play it on mute. It's fine.
But that was a long trailer, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think that was Hideo Kojima, isn't it? So it's like
some guy.
Yeah. The trailer less than 20 minutes. Then I'm not doing my job properly.
Yeah, that's it.
Little Big Planet 3, which is a platforming game involving cushy things. I think that's all we need to say about that.
That does what it needs to do. There was the Division. Not Division, sorry. The Order. The Order 1886.
Oh, dear, the Order 1886.
The game which personifies missed opportunities, because steampunk versus zombie monsters, and they've just fucked it up because
made a generic third-person shooter.
Yeah, I'm like, steampunk. The only really good steampunk game that's out at the moment that captures the feeling of steampunk is Guns of Icarus. Guns of Icarus Online is the only game that is out at the moment, I would say, really captures the steampunk feel.
Dishonored?
Dishonored isn't... I mean, Dishonored, don't get me wrong, Dishonored is one of my favourites. That is a fantastic game. It has that sort of steampunky element, but it's not... steampunk to me is always like the airship pirates and flying around in dirigibles and that sort of thing, and goggles, lots of goggles. There's always a goggles and leather vests, and that is Guns of Icarus in its entirety. And that's what I want to see. And when they come along with the Order 1880 balls, and
there were a bunch of previews of it before E3, and I remember they released footage, and it was like, we're going to give you choice in these QuickTime events. And basically, it was, do you stab a guy with a knife, or do you hit him over the head with a crowbar? And there was some like brutal killing thing with blood everywhere. It's like,
that's not what we wanted. Really.
Wow,
Shooty Man game.
So
there was also Project Beast, which officially got named. Which looks like Dark Souls again.
Cool.
It's by From Software.
Okay, yeah.
But Dark Souls, you don't get a shield.
No.
Yeah, this guy with two things slashing up stuff in Victorian-esque London. Looks pretty cool, but it looks very much like the same like formula as Dark Souls.
Yeah, fair enough.
Even down to the animations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The other big one, which again is multi-platform but associated with the Sony conference, is Destiny. Beta and alpha details. Immediate alpha now-ish. And
because Destiny's the sort of the new Halo, isn't it?
It's the new Halo meets Borderlands.
It's the new.
Generally is what I'm taking.
That's fair enough, yeah.
The hype train is slowly gathering speed. It's kind of thing. I mean, it looks up my street anyway, and like it captures that open world loot 'em up aspect done by Bungie. And not being funny, if anyone's going to make a first-person combat system, Bungie's a pretty good shout.
I mean, they pioneered the original generation, didn't they? When they came along with Halo and went, hey guys, shoot people while looking through the face of a man with a camera for a head. And everyone went, oh, pretty good. It's pretty good. We should keep doing that.
So you want
ad infinitum for the next 10 years.
Money.
just the guys at Bungie sitting there just like, brain.
I think that was about it for Sony.
Yeah, and then after that it was on to Nintendo. Now, I'm going to say that from what I've seen of E3, Nintendo take it for me, because the Legend of Zelda open world RPG.
That looks gorgeous.
Mate, how good does that look? Like,
totally.
It's just Skyrim with a Zelda skin, and it looks exactly what you needed it to do.
And that footage they showed, we were like, oh, it's going to be CG. No, it's in-game.
And it's like, that is in-game
footage.
Mate.
See, I'm kind of the weird one here, especially for the fact my love of Zelda is well known. But the footage actually it looked nice, but it didn't do much. It's that same principle of give me a minute trailer.
Yeah.
It's not going to excite me. What excited me more though was the running commentary at the beginning of it, of how they're approaching the world. Like you can approach any location from 360 degrees. And it sounds like they're trying to incorporate the more open world element they introduced in A Link Between Worlds. And not being funny, if they did A Link Between Worlds, a high res,
in that
cell shaded version of that, I would be throwing my money at Shigeru Miyamoto at this very moment in time.
You would fly to Tokyo and hand him your bank account.
I would.
But with Nintendo, so you've got your excellent looking new Zelda thing. There was that Legend of Zelda Dynasty Warriors.
Oh yeah,
Hyrule
Warriors, which is just literally Dynasty Warriors with. They've basically this year taken other games and put Legend of Zelda skins on them because it's Skyrim and Dynasty Warriors. Skyrim was a great idea. Dynasty Warriors was a shit to start with, so Hyrule Warriors is probably going to be really dull as well.
Dynasty Warriors is just the equivalent of a catatonic state in a game.
Yeah,
you just kind of go.
You can literally all you have to do is just hammer the attack button.
Do I have to do that?
And you will eventually yes. So there's that. Then
Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, Smash Bros. I love Smash Bros.
More characters announced for that. Lady Palutena, and then obviously Kid. She's the goddess from Kid Icarus, the green-haired woman who got on my nerves in the 3DS game because she wouldn't shut the hell up. Kid Icarus, associated with it. Then your own Mii's, new character you can play with, and there's a way you can build them to get either a sword, Samus arm cannon, or a fighter aspect of it.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man is pretty cool. Pretty up for that.
And there was a hint on the Pac-Man trailer, which I know will interest one of you bastards here. That Game & Watch will be making a return.
Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game & Watch is the best character on Smash Bros. And anyone who says otherwise is wrong, and I will beat you with Game & Watch. How'd that work out for you?
Give me time, damn it. Give me time.
Yeah, how many rematches did that need? always Game & Watch. I would say Nintendo. Oh, and didn't they do they've done a Kirby's Magic Yarn with Yoshi now?
Yeah. Oh god.
Yoshi's Woolly World or some bullshit.
Don't call it bullshit.
No, just the title. Magical. I don't know what it's called. It looks like a Kirby's Magic Yarn, which was what it needed to be. It was a little fun, snugly warm platform.
They announced something. I don't know if it was part of the video thing. It's like Project Steam, which
that came out afterwards. I think.
Terrible acronym for super terrible eating alien men.
Good. Sounds great.
It's a people who fight aliens game, I think.
Okay, cool.
Advance Wars XCOM-esque, I've heard.
Yeah.
Similar to.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, Advance Wars is a solid title.
Good old strategy RPG.
I was going to say, I've never played Advance Wars. I have played XCOM, and I do like XCOM. It's okay.
Classic.
It's a good time.
Mario Party 10, which my mum will love.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of Mario Party. There is no better way to ruin a friendship than by playing Mario Party.
So much anger. Captain Toad's Adventures.
Yeah,
that was a weird
isometric puzzler. Actually, to be fair, so that was spawned off the side missions in Super Mario 3D Land Wii U edition. I don't know. I can't remember the name, but the latest Mario game on the Wii U.
Alright, yeah, cool.
And that was quite a tight puzzler.
Okay. That's cute. That's cute.
Really cool. Bayonetta 2.
Alright, yeah, because always more Bayonetta.
Still don't understand that at all.
The game I will play in isolation because I'm too embarrassed for people.
Isn't it just Devil May Cry, but with a girl?
From
what I've heard. I mean,
it's
nothing wrong with
for
that.
that sort of aerial acrobatic combat game. It's amazing.
Combat system.
The tone frightens me beyond all belief. And if anyone walked in on me playing it, I would just go, it's porn.
Sorry, I'm watching some porn.
I would rather than be caught playing that game.
I mean, to give you an idea, I think one of the main theme songs to the original Bayonetta was a J-pop version of To the Moon and Back.
Fly Me to the Moon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
No, it's J-pop. Nothing to do with
Fly Me to the
J-pop.
Moon.
But,
Track.
but Bayonetta is a woman made of hair,
Yeah.
and then her hair becomes a
Hair
weapon.
and belts.
So she becomes naked and punches people, and the hair becomes dogs. And
Is that not,
it's completely bonkers.
Is that not how women work? I'll be honest though, I'm not overly familiar, so I'm guessing that's how it works.
But yeah, it's full of weird sexual references, and she likes small lollipops, and that's a penis reference. And, you know, it's just that sort of stuff.
Is that referencing the penis?
Good lord. And that's put the whole game in a new light.
I don't, you know, it's one of those crazy. I hate to generalise, but it's a crazy Japanese game.
Cool. Crazy Japanese game.
I think it's Hideki Kamiya, who, if you've seen his Twitter account, absolutely hilarious. It is a comedy.
Already he's bitching about the box art to the game.
Yeah, people asking questions, and he says, "Shut up, your mum," all in caps. It's hilarious. It's like, I will block all fanboys, and I will block all Xbox noobs. And he says all this funny shit all the time. It's the greatest Twitter account.
Excellent. He is my new favourite Twitter account. So is that it? Have we run out of E3?
Probably not. We could probably keep talking.
We could probably go on.
But how long have we been talking?
Well, I mean, this will be cut down, but we're nearly at an hour.
That's probably enough.
Nearly an hour, and I need to try and edit this down into a reasonable amount of time. So, because I do want to sleep at some point. I think we'll wrap it up. So, that was E3 party time extravaganza. It's good. And we will be back next week talking about things that aren't video games. Unless something interesting happens in video games, and then we'll talk about that as well. And back next week. It'll be fun. Subscribe to things, like things, tell your mates. That's nice of you. And bye.
Yeah.